Hey everybody, Ross here, day 22, Proverbs 22. Let me read to you some of the themes found throughout this proverb, and then we're going to focus on verse 6 because it's really cool. I'm going to actually read you the note out of the David Jeremiah Study Bible and read what he wrote because I thought it was that good. I usually don't like to just read someone else's work. I like to give you my thoughts, but his were so good. And we know that. Self-worth these are the topics you're going to find in this chapter 22. I encourage you, when you're done watching this video, get your Bible, go to Proverbs 22, read it, find one, own it for the day, read it 3 times out loud, write it down on something and make it your focus. Here we go. Self-worth is better than net worth. Integrity is better than income. And the value of a good testimony and a good reputation. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Pay attention and choose well. Don't put yourself in difficult situations. Bad decisions bring difficult problems. Take responsibility for all of your relationships. Sin always brings sorrow. The blessed become the blesser. Get rid of the ringleaders. God is the gatekeeper of truth. Excuse makers. Deep pits and lying lips. I like that one. Loving disciplinarians and always make the punishment fit the crime. Corrected children make better adults. Sweatshops and bad investments. Bullies and thieves. If you lie with dogs, you get fleas. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. The spirit of excellence and cream rises to the top. Now listen to this note out of the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6. Here's the verse. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now remember, these are truisms, not truths. In other words, it's not a bona fide, if you do X, Y, and Z, this will be the outcome. But these are truisms. The more you practice this truth, the greater opportunity and the greater advantage you have of having a more positive outcome in life. That's a truism. So the more you invest in doing the right thing, the better outcomes you'll have. Life still is not fair. Guys, that's in Proverbs 1. Life is not fair. Not everybody gets what they deserve, and not everybody deserves what they get. Okay? That's just the way it is. But now we think about this. So I said all that because this truism versus being a truth, growing up in the circles I grew up in, they would read Proverbs 22:6, and they would basically guarantee if you are training your children right, they'll live for God their entire life, and they'll just do right and be right forever. And it's like, dude, that's so not true. So not true. There's a better chance your children will do right. There's a better advantage for them making better decisions and having a more godly Christian walk and lifestyle. But it's not a guarantee because we are all free moral agents. We all make our own choices, and then we all have to live with them. And there is rebellion in the heart of man. We are born with a rebellious streak. So to think that we could just train our kids up right and give them, like my family, for instance, Christian schooling, Christian home, Christian church, yet none of us 3 kids are perfect. I mean, you would think we'd walk on water with all that Christian in our life, right? It's just not true. But it gave me a lot better advantage in my life to do the right thing and be the kind of person God wanted me to be. Now, let me read to you David Jeremiah's notes. It's found on page 832 in the David Jeremiah Study Bible. The word for train up in this verse, train up a child, comes from the Hebrew word that describes the palate or the roof of the mouth. In order for a new mother to stimulate her newborn baby's sucking reflex, Hebrew midwives and mothers would put something sweet on their finger and rub it on the roof of the infant's mouth in order to train up their nursing instincts. Likewise, a wise parent is one who uses incentives to stimulate and train up his child toward godliness, creating a hunger in them for righteousness and wise living. Just as an infant never loses the ability to suckle, so a child will never forget the instincts towards godliness which were stimulated in him as a child. I love that. What a cool way to really illustrate, built into the whole thing, in the words train up. I never knew till today when I read this note in the David Jeremiah Study Bible that that's what the word train up means. It literally means to stimulate the suckling process within a baby's mouth so that they can get the nurturing and the nutrients and the sustenance they need from the mother's breast. And now he's saying that's the same thing we do. We stimulate this hunger and thirst for righteousness, to throw in one of my favorite Beatitudes, in the life of our children, so as they grow older, they'll never lose the instinct of how to feed and feast on the goodness of God through his word. What a beautiful thing. So that's all I have to say. Let's go out and live for Jesus. Have a great day.